So, me, you, and that tree outside, we all depend on glucose, and glucose has this formula, C6H12O6. That's where we get our energy. We use it in our metabolic processes to produce ATP, which gives our energy, or gives our cells energy. Okay, we have, let's say, 1.25 moles of glucose. I want to see how many moles of each element in glucose I have, if that's the case. So to find the moles of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, we got to do like different equations, okay? So if I've got 1.25 moles of glucose, and I know that for every 1 mole of glucose, I've got 6 moles of carbon. The moles of glucose cancel, I get 1.25 times 6, okay? So, 1.25 times 6, okay? Think about it, I'm going to have 6 plus 1.5. So should I get 7.5? Ta-da! So I should have 7.5 moles of carbon there. Okay, for hydrogen, I still start with the same amount of glucose. But now, for every 1 mole of glucose, I have 12 times the moles of hydrogen. So 12 moles of hydrogen. My moles of glucose cancel, and I'm left with 12 times 1.25. So it should be twice that value. But I will go ahead and just plug it in. So 1.25 times 12. And we get 15, and that is correct. And 15 is 2 times 7.5. And 12 is 2 times 6, so it makes sense we should have twice the number of hydrogen as we do carbon. Okay, so 15 moles of hydrogen. And let's go ahead and go do oxygen now. I want to point something out ahead of time. The ratio of carbon to oxygen in this compound is 6 to 6 or 1 to 1. So whatever number of moles of carbon atoms I have, I should have the same number of moles of oxygen atoms. So I should still get 7.5. Let's just do the math and double check. Okay, but going ahead and getting an idea for what your answer should be a lot of the times can help you make sure that you're setting up properly. All right, so I know I should have 6 moles of oxygen for every 1 mole of glucose. Okay, my moles of glucose cancel, and I'm left with moles of oxygen. Okay, so I got 1.25 times 6. Look, it's the same thing I had up here. Just for fun, just so we can see that process. We still get 7.5. Okay, there you go.